Way oh hey oh hey oh hey hey. Way oh hey oh hey oh hey. Way oh hey oh hey oh hey. Oh hey oh hey oh hey. Megwet que se maneto. Megwet que se maneto.
It's really about family when you get to my age.
Megwet que se maneto. Megwet que se maneto.
I got great grandchildren and they're just a lot of fun. And they need help and support and they're growing up and so I spend a lot of time doing that. But it's where I work too. I work at our learning center in our community at Gini. And so I've been doing that for 30 years. And so I just enjoy working with young people and preparing them for life, according to our traditions, our culture. And it's a lot of work, but it's good work. And so I just want to be able to continue to do that, take care of my health.
You got the vaccine in your arm. How did it feel?
Nothing. It was not painful or nothing.
Not as scary as people thought it.
No. James was telling me about those needles. They're about this long. But it's not. No. Yeah, I didn't feel nothing.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Good.
For those people in Muncie, Oneida, and Chippewa that are considering getting the vaccine, what message would you share with them about it?
I think at this time, because of what's going on and observing society, what people are going through, I think it just makes sense that we do that to protect ourselves. And even though, like in our community in Oneida, there's not too many people that have it. There was a few weeks ago, but it's gone down to almost zero now. And I think, but still, we gotta make sure. So it's just really common sense, I think, that we should do that.
Awesome. Yoko very much, Howard.
Okay. Thank you.
For you, why is it important for you to get the vaccine?
Well, as Howard mentioned, old people, it seems like it's attacking them more than anybody else. I was looking around and seeing all these old people, and I finally realized that I was one of them. So when I heard Howard speaking and we're the same age, I thought, geez, he talks like that and I have to do the same thing. I'm doing this to protect my grandchildren, my children, my sons and my daughter, so that they don't get it. And if I do get the needle, then I want them to know that I'm doing it for them as well as for me and my wife. And that's why we came here on the weekend to register for vaccine coming up. Little did I know that I'd be sitting here today, 3 days later, and ready to get the needle. That's why I'm doing it, is for our children, our grandchildren. We want to see them often, and we want to be able to see them for a long time, many years.
Thank you very much. So it sounds like to me that both of you are not just doing it for yourself, but doing it because it protects your community as well. For the rest of the community members out there in Oneida, for people that are considering getting the vaccine, what would be your message to them as to why they should go get it?
In my own language, I would say, I encourage all my families or friends and community members to come and get the needle, get the vaccine, so that they don't get the virus. So our community will stay healthy. It's up to us individuals to see that you're healthy, and he's healthy, and she's healthy. So it's up to me to see that. So each one of us has that responsibility to make sure that we're all healthy in this community.
Yoko, thank you so much. Howard and James. Why did you get the vaccine, and why is it important to get it?
Well, there's been no COVID. I think we've had one case in our community, and because we don't know where it came or how it came and how it can affect everybody, and I don't want it in my community.
Miigwet kese maneto yo hey yo hey yo hey yo hey way yo hey yo hey yo hey.
I'm from a big family, and just having that one episode was really heartbreaking.
Mm-hmm.
To know that it can affect any age, and any time.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go places, you don't know who's been there or what they've touched, or whether you met them or what, shook hands or anything. It's scary.
And we know that this virus is particularly dangerous for older people. So does that add a little bit more importance to you when you think about it?
Yeah, I stayed home for 3 months. In like when it first came, I wouldn't go no place. He'd say, "Let's go for a ride," and I'm not going anywhere. Because I didn't know what it was. I just found that I was terrified of having to.
You've had the vaccine now. How did it feel?
It didn't hurt.
No, it didn't hurt at all, eh? Awesome. So it wasn't this big, huge, super big needle that everyone was talking about.
No.
There are lots of people out in Muncie, Oneida, and Chippewa that are thinking about getting the vaccine. What message would you have to share with them?
Go for it.
Go for it.
I have an aunt over here at long term, and every time I hear something, that's the first thing that is my aunt going to come in contact with it, or are we going to lose her? I'm just thankful that I could come and get it. It was unexpected for me to be the first one to come in, and I don't know whether it came right away if I had time to think about it, but I'm glad I did, and it's over and done with. I still worry. I'm thankful that I was one of the first ones to get it.
So you're the first Chippewas to get it, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey yo hey yo hey yo hey way yo hey yo hey yo hey way yo